On the world news, Rivers Sole Administrator calls for broader intervention programs by NDDC. Information Minister, U.S. Ambassador clarified visa restriction policy for Nigerians. Plus, INEC expresses commitment on inmates voting. Do you love and care about Rivers State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is the task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can subscribe and click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. Good evening and welcome to Rstv World News. My name is Ndun Ajie. Rivers State Sole Administrator, retired Vice Admiral Bok Ete-Kwebas, has called on the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) to broaden its interventions to include establishing innovation hubs, industrial clusters, digital centers, and skills acquisition programs. Vice Admiral Bass made the call when he received the Minister of Regional Development, Abubakar Momo, during a courtesy visit to Government House in Port Harcourt.
The Minister of Regional Development was accompanied by the Managing Director of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), Samuel Ubuku, other senior officials from the ministry and NDDC board members. Vice Admiral Abbas pointed to the need for strategic shift in the pursuit of meaningful development beyond roads and bridges to include economic empowerment and human capital development. Such shift, he said, will significantly grow the regional and national economy while also empowering the people.
We appreciate your decision to include Rivers State in your itinerary. It sends a strong message that our people, our priorities, and our development are not left behind in the implementation of the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the broader vision for national progress. I'm acutely aware that Rivers State and the region has significantly developmental needs. Infrastructure remains a major need, but so do social investment, human capital development, and economic inclusion. Honorable Minister, sir, I want to humbly encourage that while physical infrastructure remains important, we must now begin to think beyond mere physical infrastructure.
Vice Admiral Abbas praised the NDDC for its long-standing partnership with Rivers State and describing his visit as a welcome step towards aligning federal and local development goals.
Your visit here today renews our hope. It reflects a genuine effort to align federal vision with local realities. We are eager to continue collaborating, not only as recipients of projects, but as active partners in identifying needs, removing bottlenecks, and ensuring that impact is felt where it matters most, and that's our communities.
Abubakar Momo explained that his visit to Rivers State is part of a nationwide assessment tour to evaluate the status of ongoing and abandoned projects handled by the NDDC, in line with the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's directive to complete all such projects across the region.
Because coming on board, stabilizing the peace of Niger Delta, particularly Port Harcourt, what that implies is that investment opportunities and all other commercial activities will now spring up.
Tamun Nobarabi Iblubo, Rstv News.
Minister of Environment, Dr. Balarabe Abbas Lawal, has expressed the commitment of the Tinubu's administration to addressing the environmental issue in Ogoniland. He stated this during the commissioning of 4 water projects in Ogoni communities in Rivers State, executed by Hydrocarbon Pollution and Remediation Program, HYPREP. Justice Ihua has details.
The minister inaugurated water projects in Bodo, Bowe, Eteo and Taba communities, as well as HYPREP Gokana area office. He noted that the water projects are part of broader commitment to restore the environment and improve the quality of life of the people, as well as ensure human rights and access to good health. Dr. Lawal reaffirmed the determination of the federal government to full implementation of the UNEP report and development of Ogoni land, and urged the people to protect the projects from vandals.
We must not lose sight of the context in which these projects are taking place. For decades, the Ogoni land has become the brunt of mountain pollution from oil exploration and related industrial activities. This administration, under the leadership of our President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is determined to correct these historical wrongs and deliver genuine remediation, development, and renew affected communities.
The HYPREP coordinator, Professor Neni Barini Zavi, said the 4 water projects have increased the number of communities with reticulated potable water in Ogoni land to 40. He reassured the people that HYPREP is on track on the remediation efforts, mangrove restoration, provision of water and health intervention, and livelihood programs, while efforts has been intensified in stakeholders' engagement. Professor Zavi reassured of continuous effort to effective utilization of available resources with transparency and accountability.
Today's commissioning of 4 gigantic water facilities increases the number of communities in Ogoni with reticulated potable water to 40, ensuring that our people have access to clean and safe water. Similarly, inaugurating the HYPREP area office in Gokana today further enhance the engagement interface between the projects and the people. The Ogoni cleanup, anchored on the UNEP recommendations, is built on several key thematic areas. Beyond this, we are also pleased to confirm that we are on track in our noble quest to fulfill other core objectives of HYPREP.
There was also distribution of clean cook stoves to fisher folks and brief tour of ongoing projects, including Center of Excellence and Environmental Restoration. Justice Ihua, Rstv News.
The Igbelemene Thai Kingdom and paramount ruler of Pite in Thai local government area of Rivers State, His Majesty King Samuel Ne has conferred an honorary chieftaincy title Binabeke Newa of Pite to Mrs. Kate Sam Ngbo. King Samuel Ne said he deemed it fit to honor Mrs. Sambo due to her immense contributions to the promotion of the Pite and Thai culture, as well as her commitment to the community and state at large. Obiando Madume reports that the event took place at the King's Palace in Thai local government area. His report.
During the ceremony, King Samuel Nni said they have hope in God, coupled with her progressive like minds, to complement the throne in promoting her vision and mission statement. The king stated that he acknowledged her merit and prayed to benefit more from her mental assets towards the development of the growing land of Pite. He pointed out that by this conferment, Chief Kate Sam Ngbo has become a full member of the Pite Grand Council of Chiefs and Elders and enjoys all rights and privileges due to members, while congratulating her on her new throne.
Our efforts to bring about the women in this community. As a council, we have watched her with keen interest in the way she manages her affairs, interact with people, both at home, at the state, and even at the national level. We feel that a daughter who has broken barriers to attain the heights she has attained in her career, in her political journey, in her community service, and all that one would think about needed to be commended.
On her part, the Birabekeniwa one of Bitetai, Chief Kate Sambo, expressed her sincere gratitude to the Benemene Tai Kingdom for his benevolence. She promised to remain dedicated, committed and hard work geared towards the development of Tai Kingdom. The conferment of honorary chieftaincy title of Birabekeniwa one of Bitetai on Chief Kate Sambo means the chief of female politicians, one of Tai Kingdom. Obiandu Madume, Rstv News.
Towards a peaceful and progressive Ege kingdom, the Ezege III Ezobuku of Oberland, Victor Eleman, has sent a four-man delegation to an illustrious son and Ugokegi, Chief Oris Onyere, to rub minds aimed at reconciling all differences and warring factions in the kingdom. Leader of the delegation, Dr. Sonny Ogide, said there cannot be growth in Ege kingdom where every segment are in chaos. Our correspondent reports that select Ege sons were at Chief Oris Onyere private office in Port Harcourt, venue of the meeting. The report.
According to Dr. Gide, the Ezage is worried over the lingering leadership tussle in Ege, the implementation of the provisions of Ege Special Agreement, as well as disbursement of Ege Fund also from the said agreement. Therefore, they need to harness all leadership strengths in Ege to ensure a peaceful kingdom. He said the Ezage is interested in the peace of the kingdom and need the fatherly role of Chief Oris Onyere in the process.
Ezage is looking forward that there should be peace, not just relative peace, permanent peace in the kingdom. Our mission is to reach out to our leader, who is the leader of our own our kingdom, to solicit for his maximum cooperation and support.
Also speaking, Chief Azubike Wangwe, who is the spokesman of Ezage, appealed to Chief Onyere and other well-meaning Ege personalities to put behind their differences and chart a way forward, citing a popular maxim which says that to err is human and to forgive is divine. He expressed optimism at the preparedness of Eze Victor Eleman to make peace with every aggrieved person in Ege, irrespective of status, and solicited the support of Chief Oris Onyere to enable him succeed.
No community exists without a leader, whether king or whatever. There are people who should be behind the king to enable the king perform its functions well. And that is why we have taken the bull by the horn to ensure that today we meet with our own leader, Chief Barrister Oris Onyere, to ensure that he throws his weight to ensure lasting peace in the Ege Kingdom.
Responding to the delegation, Ugokegi and Chairman, Board of Trustees, Ege People's Assembly, Chief Oris Onyere, thanked them for coming and informed of his readiness for the peace of Ege. He blamed the leadership crisis on misunderstanding of the special agreement and called on those that are making trouble out of the fund to retrace their steps and disabuse the minds of the people who were misled. Chief Onyere admonished those in leadership positions, particularly the Ezage in council, to lead by example, eschew bitterness, rancor and acrimony for Ege Kingdom to move forward.
Ege people and Ege Kingdom are my greatest resource, and I treat every Ege person with utmost respect and dignity, and I know that peace is the first anchor for any community to develop. So now that he has come up that he wants peace in the community, we will continue to meet and see how that peace can come about.
There were contributions and clarifications by participants, while prayers were offered for the sustainable peace of Ege Kingdom, Oboebe Mandoni local government area, Rivers State and Nigeria. Members of the delegation are Dr. Sonny Ogide, Honorable Dr. Christian Ahiakwo, Chief Azubike Wangwe, and Dr. Ugochukwu Orikoha. Ndun Ajie, Rstv News.
Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is the task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Still ahead on the news, Gaza City residents fear destruction and displacement over Israel's planned takeover. And wildfires force Turkey to close key waterways Details when we come back. Stay with us.
Baba, I'm tired of losing on sport bets, so how do I improve my luck? Olu, you don't need any luck with N1 Bet Casino. With N1 Bet, you get triple luck.
You know feel lose anyway. N1 Bet not the way. You get 20% cash back when you're betting no enter. You go get 100% on your first 3 deposits. And each deposit fee be your chance to win 500k jackpot.
Play games and win with N1 Bet Casino.
Yaba is the captain of the team. I saw that leadership quality. I know she could lead people, she could carry them along, encouraging them when they're down. She's doing very well.
I feel like she's the 6th man in court. I feel more confident when she's in the game. Manuela also wants me to be the best version of myself too.
Power God is here. Dr. Jesus in action, God is here.
Omega Power Ministries, OPM Worldwide presents Dr. Jesus Night with Coconut. It is a night of divine encounter. It is a night of healing. It is a night of financial and total restoration. It is a night of refreshing and renewal. It is a night to reclaim your dominion. Date, Friday, 1st August 2025. Time, 8 p.m. till dawn. Venue, OPM Headquarters, Dr. Jesus City, Modo Alo, River State. Come with your coconut and receive the power to conquer and prevail in the remaining half of the year 2025.
OPM, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
When I was pregnant, I hoped you would have your dad's smile. After 6 months, I worried about the right foods to give you. Now you've grown so much, and doctor says anemia can affect your growth and slow your learning.
Mom is right. 7 out of 10 kids in Nigeria suffer from iron deficiency, which can cause anemia. 1 meal of Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus provides 50% of your child's daily iron needs to support proper growth and learning.
That's reassuring. Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
Are you 50 to 75 years old, retired or about to retire? Finally, the focus is on you. Apply for the Hairs Insurance Retirement Dream Competition for a chance to win your share of a 5 million naira grant to fund your retirement dreams. This is the time to finally live your own dreams. Visit www.hairsinsurancegroup.com/retirees club to apply. Courtesy Hairs Insurance Group.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
Minister of Information and National Orientation, Idris Mohammed, and the United States Ambassador to Nigeria, Ambassador Richard Mills, on Friday, clarified the new U.S. visa restriction policy for Nigerians. The U.S. had revised its visa reciprocity schedule for Nigeria, limiting the validity of certain non-immigrant visas, including B1, B2, business and tourism, students, and J exchange visitor categories to just 3 months with single entry access. Speaking during a press briefing in Abuja, Ambassador Mills reiterated that the new visa measures are not punitive, but part of a global effort to tighten security, enhance service delivery, and ensure compliance with U.S. immigration laws. The envoy stressed that the U.S. continues to welcome Nigerians for study, business, tourism, medical visits, and family reunions, but with the clear expectation that visitors respect visa regulations. Mills warned that visa misuse, such as overstaying or providing inaccurate information, undermines trust and can lead to severe personal consequences, including deportation or a lifetime travel ban. Meanwhile, the federal government on Friday urged the U.S. to directly and adequately engage Nigerians anytime there is a review of its visa laws, rules, and regulations to enhance better understanding and compliance. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, made the call when the U.S. Ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. Richard Mills, paid him a courtesy visit in Abuja. Idris called on the envoy to ensure constant engagement with Nigerians on any new changes, considering that Nigerians travel almost all parts of the world, including the United States. Idris recalled that Malam Lanre Isa Onilu, the Director General of the National Orientation Agency, had put out information cautioning Nigerians against the misuse of the U.S. visa. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has expressed commitment to enabling eligible inmates to vote in Nigerians' elections, following a series of court judgments affirming their rights. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu made this known on Friday when he received the Comptroller General of the Nigerian Correctional Service, Sylvester Mwakuche, at the Commission's headquarters, Abuja. Yakubu, who affirmed the 2019 Court of Appeal judgment that upheld the right of inmates, particularly those awaiting trials, to register and vote in elections, emphasized the need for a clear legal provision to guide the process and ensure full compliance with electoral laws. Yakubu cited the collaboration with the Correctional Service, including the provision of data on facility, locations, and inmate categories, including access for registration, polling units, creation, political campaigns, observer monitoring, and media coverage inside correctional centers. Now to some foreign news. The Central African Republic, CRA, will hold its general elections on December 28, 2025. The country's electoral authority has announced the vote will include presidential, parliamentary, regional, and municipal elections, marking a crucial test for the nation's stability as President Faustin Archange Touadéra seeks a controversial third term. President Touadéra, first elected in 2016 and re-elected in 2020, declared his intention to run again in late July. His candidacy comes amid gradual improvements in CAR's security situation, though the country remains fragile after years of conflict. Critics argue that extending his rule will undermine democratic progress, while supporters credit him with restoring stability. An estimated 2.3 million voters are registered, including 749,000 new registrations, signaling heightened political engagement. Palestinians in Gaza are fearing more destruction of this after Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's plan to take over Gaza City was approved by his security cabinet. The decision has drawn criticisms from international leaders, including Germany, which has suspended military exports to Israel that will be used in Gaza. Many Gazans are angry not only at Israel but also at Hamas. Meanwhile, in Israel, families of hostages say the government is misleading U.S. toward a colossal catastrophe. Taking control of Gaza City is likely to be the first phase of a full takeover of the territory, a Middle East correspondent reports. And from Turkey comes the report that its transport ministry has said that the Nilis Strait has been temporarily shut to maritime traffic due to forest fires raging in northwestern Turkey. Major international waterways was shut as a precautionary measure as the blazes spread near the city of Kanakandli, where a number of residents were evacuated. Turkish firefighters have been deployed to try to contain the fires, specialist firefighting planes and helicopters are also in use. The Dardanelles links the Aegean Sea to the Sea of Marmara, together with the Bosporus Strait. It serves as a vital route for commercial shipping between Europe and Asia. Now sports. Super Falcons goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie and the team's head coach Justine Madugu have been nominated for the Women's Yachin Trophy Award and the Women's Johan Cruyff Trophy at the year's Ballon d'Or. Joyce Eremasara tells us more.
This nomination places her as one of the best women's goalkeepers in the world, while Madugu is contending for the Best Women's Coach Award. The Keepers Award is named after former Soviet Union goalkeeper Liv Yashin. In the nominations released by Ballon d'Or on Thursday, Nnadozie will contend with 4 other nominees for the award, which will be handed out on September 22nd at the Théâtre du Châtelet in Paris, France. Head coach of Nigeria's senior female cricket team, Leke Oyede, is working with 2 coaches from Zimbabwe ahead of the 2026 ICC Women's World Cup Africa qualifiers, which will take place in Namibia from August 28th to September 7th. The female Yellow Greens are intensifying their preparations at a closed camp in Lagos, where they are also expected to be joined by another South African coach before they depart for Namibia. The team began training last month in Benin City, Edo State, with 22 players before Oyede dropped 4 ahead of the final lap in Lagos. Nigeria will battle Zimbabwe, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Namibia, Rwanda and Sierra Leone at the qualifiers. The top 2 teams from the Africa qualifiers will advance to the global qualifiers, which will be played later in the year. The 2026 Women's T20 World Cup will be played in England. Canadian teenage sensation Victoria Mboko on Friday completed a dream run by winning the National Bank Open title in Montreal, battling a wrist injury and coming back from a set-down to beat former world number 1 Naomi Osaka 2-6, 6-4 and 6-1 in the final. The 18-year-old Mboko, who started the year outside the top 300 and now jumps from 85th to 25th in the world, claims her first WTA Tour title and joins Faye Oban 1969 and Bianca Andreescu 2019 as the only Canadians to win their home events in the Open era. The decisive moment came in the 3rd set as Mboko took a 3-1 lead after saving 4 break points in a pivotal 4th game. Sudan head coach Kwesi Appiah stated that his team will be ready for their...
Do you love and care about Rivers State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is the task we must accomplish. And watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can subscribe and click on the notification bell for update on our live feeds. Now to end the news, a recap of some of the major stories. Rivers State Sole Administrator, retired Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Kwebas, has called on the Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC to broaden its interventions to include establishing innovation hubs, industrial clusters, digital centers, and skills acquisition programs. Minister of Information and National Orientation Idris Mohammed and the United States Ambassador to Nigeria, Ambassador Richard Mills, on Friday clarified the new U.S. visa restriction policy for Nigerians. He also reported that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has expressed commitment to enabling eligible inmates to vote in Nigerian elections following a series of court judgments affirming their rights. That's the news. Thank you for watching. Good night.